In 2026, Las Vegas housing prices are about to spike between 3.5 to 4.8%. That's $15,000 to $21,000 in gains on a $450,000 home. But here's what real estate agents won't tell you. Not all neighborhoods are appreciating equally. Some will absolutely crash, while others will double in value. The window to buy in the right neighborhoods is closing fast. Mortgage rates are expected to drop from 6.4% down to 6.1% in 2026. That's going to unleash a tsunami of new buyers competing for a severely limited inventory. And we're talking about the math here. Every $50,000 mistake is real money. Every $50,000 opportunity is real wealth. So today, we're exposing which Las Vegas neighborhoods will destroy your equity in 2026, and which ones will make you serious money. The data might shock you. Before we get started, you need to understand something. We analyzed 5 years of market data, tracked appreciation patterns, studied buyer migration flows, and identified the neighborhoods that are about to experience massive shifts in 2026. This is not opinion. This is intelligence. And if you're moving to Vegas without this, you're gambling with 6 figures. Let's start with Tier D, the wealth destruction zones. These neighborhoods look cheap on paper. That's the trap. East Las Vegas, median home value, $380,000. Sounds affordable, right? Wrong. You're looking at homes that aren't just old, they're deteriorating rapidly. HVAC systems from the 1980s. Roofing that's been baking in the desert sun for 40 years. These aren't charming vintage properties. They're financial sinkholes waiting to implode. Here's what the data shows. East Vegas homes are staying on the market 34% longer than the Vegas average. That's not because they're underpriced. It's because buyers are running away. Crime rates? 12% higher than the Valley average. Schools? Dead last in Clark County. And here's the 2026 problem. When mortgage rates drop to 6.1%, 15,000 new buyers are going to flood this market. But they won't touch East Vegas. They'll skip over it and buy anything better. That means East Vegas homes stay stagnant, or they drop. You're not buying a home. You're buying a maintenance nightmare that will bleed your equity for the next 20 years. Only move here if you're a contractor flipping for profit. Everyone else? Avoid at all costs. The Strip and downtown. At first glance, this seems incredible. Casinos, nightlife, walkability, zero commute. But the real math destroys this neighborhood for most people. HOA fees run $400 to $800 monthly. That's $4,800 to $9,600 annually. On a $500,000 condo, that's a 7.7% annual drain before your mortgage, before property taxes, before anything else. You're looking at a $500,000 condo with a $2,500 mortgage that becomes $3,200 monthly when you factor in HOA and fees. That's $38,400 annually in costs that don't even go toward your equity. In 2026, if inflation spikes and rates jump from 6.1 to 6.5%, these HOA-heavy properties are going to be underwater faster than any other neighborhood. You're not buying real estate. You're buying a liability that costs more to maintain than it appreciates. The only scenario where this works, you're permanently renting to tourists in your own city and never plan to sell. Everyone else? The math destroys you. Avoid. Inspirada. Beautiful master-planned community. Parks, trails, family-friendly design. Sounds perfect, right? The problem is one word. Location. 35 to 45-minute commute from job centers. New construction homes run $400,000 to $600,000. But let's do the real math. You save $100,000 buying an Inspirada instead of Henderson or Summerland. That $100,000 savings sounds great until you quantify the commute cost. 45-minute daily commute is 30 minutes longer than 15-minute alternative neighborhoods. That's 30 extra minutes daily. 250 working days per year. That's 125 hours of extra commuting annually. At a conservative $25 per hour value of your time, that's $3,125 wasted per year. Over 20 years of ownership, that's $62,500 lost to commute alone. You didn't save $100,000. You lost $62,500 in time value plus gas, car wear, stress, and frustration. And when you go to sell, buyers will negotiate hard because they'll do the same math. Your Inspirada advantage disappears. Only move here if you work remotely 100% from home and never plan to leave. Everyone else? You're trading $100,000 in house value for $62,000 in lost time equity. It's a bad deal. Avoid. Now here's where it gets interesting. Tier C. The opportunity neighborhoods. The ones everyone's overlooking right now. And that's exactly why they're about to explode in value in 2026. Boulder City. The only place in Nevada where you can't gamble. Small town vibes. 30 minutes southeast of the Strip. Sounds remote? That's the secret. While everyone fights over obvious neighborhoods, Boulder City has been building something special. Median home value $450,000. Compare that to Southern Highlands. $600,000 and up. You're buying the exact same quality for $150,000 less. Why? Because tourists don't go there. Because there's no casino energy, which means families are flooding in. Schools rate B+ to A-. Crime is the lowest in southern Nevada. Lake Mead recreation access is worth $50,000 in amenity value. You're getting it free. Here's what happens in 2026. Wealthy California families are fleeing $200,000 property taxes. Vegas becomes the destination. But as crowds explode, remote, peaceful communities become premium. Boulder City transforms from overlooked to essential. Conservative projection? 15% appreciation by 2027. That's from investors who understand scarcity economics, buying now before word spreads. The only drawback people mention? Distance. But remote now equals premium in 3 years when the algorithm discovers it and the crowds arrive. This is the pre-boom neighborhood. Get in before it's obvious. Heartland. 5 years ago, I wouldn't have recommended this to any serious investor. Today, it's the biggest comeback story I've tracked in North Vegas development. 20 to 25 minutes from the Strip. And here's what changed everything. Massive infrastructure investment. New elementary schools and middle schools with A- ratings. Downtown revitalization. Young families are flooding in from California. But prices haven't caught up yet. Homes run $350,000 to $500,000. That's $100,000 to $150,000 cheaper than Summerline for the exact same quality. The market knows. Homes in Heartland are selling 18% faster than Vegas average. Days on market? 15 days versus the Vegas average of 22 days. That's not a coincidence. That's velocity. In 2026, as supply shortage hits and more families discover this area, appreciation accelerates. Conservative estimate? 6 to 8% in 2026 alone. This is where smart money is flowing right now. But here's the reality. You have maybe 3 months before this recommendation stops working. Once the market reprices it, the margin disappears. Cadence, brand new. So new that most people driving past don't even know it exists. But smart buyers are already understanding why this could be the best value in Henderson right now. Eastern Henderson, 25 minutes from the Strip, close to Lake Las Vegas area. What makes Cadence the hidden opportunity? It's a master-planned community with premium development amenities, but massively more accessible pricing than established luxury areas like Southern Highlands. Here's the scarcity play. Cadence is only 50% built out. Inventory is extremely limited. When 2026 hits and mortgage rates drop, when 10,000 new families flood Henderson, there will be 0 homes available at these prices. This is real scarcity, not artificial scarcity. Limited land, limited homes, unlimited demand about to arrive. Home prices run $500,000 to $800,000 for new construction. Conservative projection, 8 to 10% appreciation in 2026, then 12 to 15% in 2027 as full build-out completes and word spreads through the market. The play is simple. Buy now. In 6 months, prices jump $30,000 to $40,000 minimum. That's not speculation. That's supply and demand physics. Here's what you need to do right now. If you're moving to Vegas in 2026 without neighborhood intelligence, you're making a 6-figure mistake. We built a completely free 2026 Vegas Neighborhood Intelligence Report. It shows which neighborhoods will appreciate, and by exactly how much, which ones are crash-prone. School district analysis, detailed price projections for 2026 to 2027, and investment opportunities the market hasn't priced in yet. Download it free. It takes 2 minutes, and it could save you or earn you $100,000. Stop guessing. Get the data. Link in the description. But before you leave, hit subscribe. We're releasing a series on 2026 Vegas Market Intelligence. Rents, schools, investment neighborhoods, market crash predictions. You need this information. Moving on to Tier B, the hidden gems. The neighborhoods that insiders know about but haven't hit mainstream yet. Gill Creek. If you're exhausted by cookie-cutter homes and tiny postage stamp lots, Gill Creek offers something completely different. North of the Strip, 20 minutes away. Still 20 minutes from Red Rock. 45 minutes from Mount Charleston. Extremely close to North Las Vegas Private Airport. Rural estate zoning means minimum half-acre lots. Everyone gets massive land. You can have horses, RVs, boats, workshops, garages, tax shops, storage. 2 to 3 times more land than any other suburban neighborhood in this market. Prices aren't cheap. $600,000 to multiple millions. 3, 4, 5 million. But you're getting character. Ranch-style homes. Mature trees, over 100 years old. No cookie cutters. The Gill Creek well north of the area? That's where the city's first water wells were established back in 1919. Trees have been growing there ever since. This appeals to people who want space and privacy, who need hobby space, who still want quick access to Summerland and the Strip. It's perfect for families who need room to run. Most people just don't even know it exists. That's why it's underrated. It's a hidden gem. Barely anyone knows where this is. The Lakes, quietly delivering golf course, living, and resort-style amenities for a fraction of what you'd pay in newer communities. There isn't an actual golf course there, but there are dozens within 5 miles. Beautiful tree-lined streets, waterfalls, lakes everywhere. West Las Vegas, 15 minutes from the Strip, perfectly positioned for both Summerland and downtown job centers. Multiple lakes with water activities. Established parks. Community center with activities for all ages. Mature landscaping, walking paths, established neighborhood feel. That takes decades to develop in new communities. Home prices run $500,000 to over $1 million, especially if you want water views. Schools rate B+ average, solid for this price point. What residents love? The incredible diversity of ages and backgrounds, creating a genuinely welcoming community. It gets overshadowed by newer, flashier developments, but you're getting established character and amenities at much better value. Tier A. The safe bets. The neighborhoods that don't crash. Where your money is protected. Rhodes Ranch. Gold standard for family living in Las Vegas for over 2 decades. Southwest side of town, 20 minutes from the Strip. Perfectly positioned between the Strip and Summerland and Mountain's Edge. Every aspect designed around family life. Schools consistently rate A- to A, among the best in Clark County. Community culture emphasizes education. Families who prioritize academic achievement. Home prices range from $500,000 to $900,000, sometimes beyond depending on the specific community. 4 to 5 bedrooms, 3-car garages, large lots. Some areas have guest parking requirements, but that's a minor detail. What people love? The Championship Golf Course is the centerpiece of the entire community. Multiple parks, tons of walking trails, beautiful architecture standards, completely maintained. Walking through Tier A, looking at the green spaces. That's hard to find in Las Vegas. Resale values consistently outperform the Vegas average due to strong demand. You get safe neighborhoods where kids bike from house to house. Community events that create lasting connections. Movie nights in the park. These neighborhoods have a genuine sense of community built over decades. Families don't leave. That's the power here. Southern Highlands. This isn't just a neighborhood. It's basically a resort you get to live in every single day. South Las Vegas, 15 minutes from the Strip, 20 minutes from Henderson Job Centers. Easy airport access for traveling families. First community you hit on the right side when heading up the 15 freeway. It consistently ranks among the top family destinations in the entire Southwest. Multiple A-rated schools. Championship golf courses. Resort-style amenities. 2 championship golf courses. Multiple community centers with resort-style pools and tennis facilities. Extensive trail systems. Retail and dining within the community. Home prices run $600,000 to over $2 million. But resort-level amenities are included in your daily lifestyle, especially if you're in the Southern Highlands Country Club. It's beautiful green mature landscaping, incredible facilities, amazing golf courses. It's like not even being in Las Vegas. So green in there. Families discover a community events calendar that rivals exclusive resorts. Professional families and excellent schools. Safe neighborhoods where kids walk and bike safely. Property values have consistently appreciated even during market fluctuations due to strong demand and limited inventory. Tier S, where wealth doesn't just grow. It's protected. It's vaulted. The Summit Club. Located in Summerland at the highest elevations, completely worlds away. 360-degree views of the entire Vegas Valley. Custom estate homes where purchasing just the land runs at least $8.8 million. Then you build the home on top. These are mansions and estates of massive magnitude. Summit Golf Course, full 18 holes. One of the best resort-style golf clubs. These houses have guest houses, resort-style pools, casita accommodations, anything you can imagine. All custom-built. Not one home identical to the others. You're not buying square footage. You're buying views. You're buying privacy you cannot get anywhere else. Security is incredibly strict and extremely diligent. That's what you're paying for. Still minutes from downtown shopping and dining, top-rated schools, direct access to Red Rock Canyon. What makes this S-tier? Complete privacy, custom architecture, investment protection, limited inventory, only 50 homes in this entire community. For every 10,000 millionaires who want the address, there are 50 homes. What happens? Prices absolutely moon through pure scarcity. These aren't investments, they're digital vaults. Your $10 million home becomes $12 million by 2028 just from demand compression. Extreme views, mountain serenity, sunrise and sunsets that never get old. McDonald Highlands, the golf course paradise. If the summit is about views, McDonald Highlands is about the ultimate golf course lifestyle. Henderson Foothills, 20 minutes from the Strip, minutes from Lake Las Vegas. Ultimate combination of luxury living and championship golf in a guard-gated environment. Complete privacy and exclusivity. Dragon Ridge Country Club Championship Golf Course integrated into daily life. The range? Luxury townhomes from $800,000 to custom estates over $3 million. Multiple entry points into this exclusive lifestyle. The private golf club membership alone would cost thousands annually elsewhere. But it's integrated into your daily life here. All homes feature premium finishes with mountain golf course views and city light views. Architectural details maintain property values. Resale values consistently outperform because demand from luxury buyers never slows down. Championship golf. Luxury amenities. Henderson location with top-rated schools. Ultimate Vegas luxury lifestyle. Here's the 2026 reality. Mortgage rates dropping from 6.4 to 6.1. That unleashes 15,000 new buyers. Inventory already short. Prices about to accelerate. You have a 90-day window to position yourself before this market explodes. If you move to Vegas in 2026 without this intelligence, you could waste $50,000 to $100,000 buying in the wrong neighborhood. Or you could earn $50,000 to $100,000 buying in the right one. The difference? Which tier you choose. The data is clear. The path is obvious. The question is, are you moving with intention or drifting into a $100,000 mistake? If you're planning to move to Vegas in 2026, you cannot afford to guess. Every mistake is real money. Every opportunity is real wealth. That's why we built a completely free 2026 Vegas Neighborhood Intelligence Report. It reveals which neighborhoods will appreciate and by exactly how much. Which ones are crash-prone? School district analysis, 2026 to 2027 price projections. Investment opportunities the market hasn't priced in yet. Download it free. Takes 2 minutes. Could save or earn you $100,000. Link in description. Download before you schedule any showings. The difference between a $400,000 home in the wrong neighborhood and the right one? That's your kid's college fund. That's your retirement. That's your financial security. Don't guess. Get the data. And here's what we're doing next. We're releasing a complete 2026 Vegas Market Intelligence series. Next week, rents. What's happening to Vegas rents in 2026 will shock you. The week after, schools. Which school districts are about to become unaffordable? Then, investment neighborhoods. 3 neighborhoods poised for 12 to 15% appreciation by 2027. Then the big question everyone's asking. Will Vegas market crash in 2026? We have the data. The answer might surprise you. This information is critical. Subscribe now. Hit that notification bell. Don't miss the intelligence that could change your Vegas move forever. The window is closing. The data is clear. The opportunity is now. We'll see you in the next video.